I like this. This week, a sport I know very little about. Rugby. We will learn together about rugby, its fans, and the big party that surrounds this sport.
I do know the fans are crazier in rugby than any sport that I've ever been to.
I was wearing jeans,
Right?
but that wasn't working.
I don't know nothing about the game, but I love watching it, brother.
Oh man, welcome to the show, you guys. This is gonna be interesting. We have great access. As you can see, I'm standing on the freaking field. That's because Jason's uncle is on like the Rugby Hall of Justice or whatever. What is it called?
International Rugby Board.
Yeah, Rugby Board. So we have great access. We're gonna learn about this game. I don't think it's a secret that rugby's not huge in this country. And we thought it might be fun to show you guys a little bit more about it, because just from standing here this close and watching some of the tackles and just hearing the sound of just the meat slapping each other, it's crazy. It is a crazy game. Look closely, my friends. Do you see pads on these guys? No, you do not. And essentially they're playing like a form of our football, which I think this came first, right? We don't know a thing. We don't know a thing about the history of this or why this ball is so massive, why they throw it underhand. Sometimes they just kick it randomly. They start in some sort of scrum thing. We're gonna find answers to all those and have some fun along the way, because I wanna tell you something. Look up there, there's a little sample of it. There is a party that surrounds this game like no other game. I mean, there are people dressed up here. There are people with painted faces, costumes, dressed like pimps, crazy hair. You're gonna like this. Let's go learn about rugby. Talk to me a little bit about the game. Like, if you were talking to a guy like me, never seen rugby, how would you describe it to me?
I guess high, fast, physical sport. A lot of contact.
Talk to me about the gear that you guys have.
I suppose it's optional with the shoulder pads. Some guys like to use it, but
it's very thin, right?
Yeah, no, there's hardly any things at all. And then, well, a lot of us wear mouthpieces.
Right. See, this is what scares me about the sport right off the bat. I'd have all sorts of gear.
Yeah, I suppose it is. You know, there's a lot of bumps and bruises the boys pick up in the games.
What about you and your twig and berries? You must have some kind of shield down there, no?
No cups or anything like that.
That's the part that I think is the craziest of all.
Yeah.
You ever taken a real shot downstairs?
Oh, once or twice, but it's just a matter of grin and bearing it and and trying to get up straight away. And you don't want to show the crowd that you've hit one down there, do you?
All right, it's sort of a dumb question, but tell them, please, who you're rooting for.
I'm rooting for Western Samoa!
What about the game itself? I noticed that you throw, it's an underhand throw. Why is the throw underhand? What's the reason on that?
I think it's just accuracy of the pass and the distance maybe that we can get on it, because you know, all the passes have got to be going backwards, but you want to be running onto it forwards. I think it is probably one of the only games where you got to pass backwards and run forwards to score.
Do you find the rugby players very sexy though?
Yeah! You know their shorts come up to here.
I know. If you saw a rugby player like right now, would you kind of just hug all over him and everything?
It depends where country he's from.
As a newcomer to it, right? How would you describe the atmosphere that surrounds rugby? Because it's a party.
Oh, it is. It's definitely a sport where home and away fans can mix together and have, as you say, a big party. And it's just great that we can come to places like America where the sport is fairly new and generate an atmosphere like we see today.
Now, what is it about rugby? What brought you out here today? What is it about this game?
I live in San Diego and just wanted to come out and support Team Canada, which doesn't even have, they're so bad apparently they don't even have any merchandise.
What is this game? Tell me about the object of the game, the whole thing.
To win, get the ball to the other end, man. You gotta
get it to the end.
You gotta hold it. You can't pass it forward like you guys in American football.
Right.
You gotta hold it back. You gotta pass it back.
Well, you're like me though. You know very little about the game.
Not like a little bit, but yeah, I just read it in the paper today.
Share the knowledge of rugby that you have.
Well, it's not football season, so it's the closest thing.
Right.
So I'll take it.
I just saw a guy kick it and then he caught it himself in the end zone. What is that called?
Well, it's a little kick and tap. You gotta run that, but you gotta catch that ball and get the try on that one. It's a gamble. If you kick it, you can lose it.
This guy that's the doctor of information. I've seen him up on the big screen.
I'm learning from you guys, from these guys right now. I don't understand it.
Well, you got to give him some respect. That's a crazy game.
Oh, it's awesome. Oh, it's awesome. It's great. Yeah. Yeah, I wish it was more popular here, but.
Well, it's getting there. After they see it on our show, it's going to be crazy.
For sure.
Because it's sort of like, as a kid, you play kill the guy with the ball.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of like that, because the action is nonstop.
Come on, Scotland!
I'm home both of these for a friend.
Henriette is my girlfriend. I've only known her 2 days, but she's the only one I've got.
When did we start today?
Oh, what, 10 o'clock about?
Right? Not bad.
Yeah, no, not too bad at all.
Oh, nice.
Henriette is a bit both ways.
Right.
Maybe she likes the women. Oh!
Have you guys been watching rugby for a long time?
We were here me and this guy came, and this one came last year. Got addicted. We got to come back this year, do it all over again.
Tell them, what is it about the game when you see it in person? What is it about it that it sucks you in?
People getting lit up. That's all it is.
Give me some specifics on the players. How many players on a side?
Well, look, for the proper rugby, you got 15 on the sides. Sevens and sevens, isn't it?
Yeah, I was testing you because I saw the beer. I wanted to
you got sevens on the sides. However, sevens is it's quick. It's a quick game. It's a quick game.
One hit, and I think I'm sort of walking slow off the field. I'm done.
No, one hit, I'm done. I'm crying. I'm going home. Done. That's why I drink.
This is the work that we're doing right now. Like we can't do what they're doing.
Who are you rooting for now, though?
Well, now that Scotland's on, I'm going for USA, of course. Come on.
You know who it is in the final? It's USA and Wales.
Oh, come on, US of A. Come on. Cinquilla. Go Fiji. Go Fiji.
Clearly fans of different teams, but there's no hostility.
Hey,
I love that.
We're all united. We're all united. We're all united in the game of rugby.
But how come I see there's a dude with lipstick on? What's the weirdness?
Anything goes. Anything goes at rugby. Anything goes.
You, my friend, are a true athlete.
Of course.
Because
I stretch. I take my vitamins. It's all good.
What do you like about this game?
It's rough.
Yeah. There's you're going to see some hitting when you come to a rugby match, huh?
For sure. You know what I love?
Is it called a match?
I love the fans.
What?
I love the fans.
Oh, yeah, well, it's like a big dress-up party.
Right. No, it's crazy out there and they're killing each other, but over here, everyone's we just all love each other.
How would you explain the game?
Football without pads.
Right.
All right. Possible backwards, not forwards.
Okay.
If you're going to grab the ball, you're probably going to get hit hard, so maybe release it quickly in sevens case.
Yes. What do we have going here? Let's walk through this outfit a little.
When I was wearing jeans,
right,
but that wasn't working.
Right.
I had a shirt, but that wasn't working either, so.
And this is working?
Yes.
Quote, working now?
Yes.
Excellent. It's a fast game. The play doesn't seem to stop ever.
I mean, this is 7, so it's different to the 15-man game, but it's a lot faster. I mean, usually there's 15 men on each team on the same size field. So 7s, it's a lot quicker. It's fast. That's what I say. If you got the ball, get rid of it.
Do you find the men that play rugby, do you find that sexy?
Of course. I'm a rugby player fan. Right?
Yeah. Which team are you specifically a fan of, though? Yeah, of course. Well, yeah.
And once in a while, you'll see a hot player from like France or Wales. They're like, hey, what's up?
What about someone that actually plays this game? It's a person that's not all there. I mean, you got to be a little crazy.
You got to be fit. That's the first thing. Fit and not all there, because you've seen the hits are hard. So.
And fearless, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The hits are hard. So if you're running into someone, you know you're going to get hit. So make sure you're fearless. Make sure you know what you're doing. And if you're going to throw the ball away, throw it to someone. That's what some of the weaker teams do. They just throw the ball.
Yes.
And that's probably the fearless aspect lacking a little bit.
Yes, sir. Tell people watching that don't know rugby, tell them what it is about the game that they would be attracted to. What makes this such a great game?
So what should we say? We should say it's about weird collective costumes, unbelievable spirit, and
excellent fans. Show Jake, go wide and show what this
what
man
a
is
fan
wearing.
shit.
Do you know rugby?
Yeah, I know rugby.
Tell me about this game. I've yet to find someone.
Tyler Reeds. How's Tyler Reeds?
What?
How's Tyler Reeds?
Tara Reid? I don't know.
You want to ask him how Brooke Birdie's doing.
He's convinced that I banged Tara Reid or something. So he thinks it's like a zinger. What happened to the eye? What happened to the...
Saturday last rugby, he took a knee in the eye. I play rugby.
Oh, so you play?
Yeah, I'm a fan.
I don't play this game.
I'm a fan and a player.
Right? Now, give me that perspective as a player.
I don't know. In the butt. Do you see the ladies? See, they love us.
Now, what do we feel as a guy? Are you a single man?
Yeah.
Now, how do you feel about some of the women that come out to rugby?
They're rugby women. I'll leave it at that. Unique sport, unique crowd.
Yeah. Can you demonstrate, is there a way to protect the ball when you're running that's proper with rugby?
Well, most of the time with
Can you
rugby.
help us try to strip the ball? What are you looking at? What are you laughing at? Hey, strip the ball.
Hey, get him to turn around. Turn around, Caleb.
I think you're rocking a wedge. Oh, nice. You actually play rugby, right?
I do, yeah.
Now, all I know is I know the overhand thing, you know? I know how to get the spiral going. Yeah, but show me how to throw it. How do I throw it proper?
Well, you hold your right hand back here,
Right.
kind of like you would turn, and you want that spiral that you get out of a football.
And it's accurate this way?
Yeah, very accurate. But I'm not a winger. I'm not the fast guy.
So the winger has a faster, accurate shot?
Actually, the person who passes it out is the scrum half.
Okay.
Come on, you know.
I don't know. This is my first rugby thing ever. That really sums up a rugby player. You just don't care about stuff. You got backup. Why wouldn't you try to throw it this way, the old-fashioned way?
You technically can, but all your passes are lateral.
Nice.
All your passes are lateral or backwards.
Oh, okay, so it would make more sense.
Yeah,
and do you have to have two hands on it?
No.
Okay.
You can just come up fast. You'll see them when they're about to go down. They'll toss it out as best they could.
Yeah. I think this is important to show people that obviously the game is exciting, but the fans make this game unbelievable.
Let's do it. Here. The fans really make this game. There's an unbelievable camaraderie between rugby players.
And it doesn't matter who you root for.
California to New York, and there's no one. It doesn't matter who you root for. America loves this game.
You know that I have not seen a lady walk by without checking you out. Look at these two. Look at.
They all love to check me out. Do you love to check me out?
Come on, a little closer. Here we go.
Emmanuel!
Who's your father?
Who's your father? Who's your father?
I could probably take a broken nose, maybe have someone rip my ear off or whatever.
Yeah.
But as soon as I get a knee to the, to the ween, I'm out. I quit.
That's why women have the advantage. We don't have that.
Yeah. Your buddy might be the happiest man I've ever seen in my life.
He
That's
is
just
the
a happy
happiest
guy.
man in the world. He doesn't even talk. He doesn't even talk straight.
He just smiled.
Teddy, what
Oh no, he's got a cell phone in there. We saw that go flying.
We have to pay for something?
Apparently she doesn't take MasterCard.
Only Visa, only Visa.
Does look like they take Master.
I have never seen rugby in person. I didn't know there was such a party around the game of rugby.
It's all about rugby. It's all about rugby, you know.
How are we going to throw this? What is this called right here?
You go top hand over bottom hand.
All right.
Top hand is aim. Bottom hand is like really guidance.
Nice. Talk to me.
Hey!
Where are you from?
I'm from freaking Ohio!
Is rugby big in Ohio?
Not at all!
You look at the fan nature of rugby, and this is completely ridiculous.
Yes.
Come on over here whenever you guys ready to
Wasted, son.
Come over here whenever you guys ready to see some rowdy brothers, because that's what we are.
So how many teams did we start with today?
16 teams.
16 teams.
16 teams, which are 16 countries.
And lo and behold, for the big final game, who's in the final game right here?
Well, in the final of the bowl, it's USA versus Wales.
Thank you. Explain this game to me as if I've never seen it in my life. Like, start from scratch right now.
Okay, same rules as football.
Okay.
You just can't throw the ball forward. So in a lot of ways, it's think back to Nebraska, Oklahoma, Jamel Holloway. It's just a bunch of option quarterbacks running up and down the field.
Okay.
So you just pick off the next guy, create a mismatch, little counter here, a little counter there, and you just run around the ends and score. Touchdown, try, same stuff.
But walk me through the scrum. Is that what that's called when you first start out? How does that work?
Well, if you think of the name scrum, that's where the word scrimmage in football came from.
Okay.
So we basically do the same thing that they do in a football scrimmage line, but we actually intertwine ourselves. So the guys are locked in by their shoulders and their heads. All right?
Right.
And my objective is to push you off the ball, and you push me off the ball when the ball comes in.
Now, did you feel some of just the raw power that I have right there when you did that as a coach?
Now, you don't want me to lie on TV, right? So, you know, that's...
Give me some rugby lingo right now. Some of these things that happen. We learned about the scrum.
Right. So you have a line out. That's when you throw the ball in. They lift the guys 15 feet in the air. That's great. The tackle, it's either a ruck or a maul. The ruck is when you tackle the guy to the ground, and the maul tackle somebody is when you stay on your feet to tackle people.
Okay. There's only a couple of reasons to stop play, right? If it's a forward pass.
Yeah, forward pass, you drop it forward.
Right.
Or you make a penalty on someone. Could be a high tackle, could be hitting somebody without wrapping them.
Or if it goes out of bounds, right?
Right. Out of bounds, it's a throw-in like soccer, but you throw it straight down the middle, and two teams contest for the ball.
And unlike soccer, if you want the ball, you can just go pop the guy.
That's right. You can't hit anybody who doesn't have the ball, but a guy who has the ball, the only rule is you can't hit him above the shoulders.
So there is a rule.
Yeah, a rule. Yeah.
Good. This is a huge party out here.
Absolutely, the party in Petco. You know, you can use stereotypes the right way if you choose to. You know, mud, blood, beers, party, fraternity, sport, guys, crazy guys without pads.
We have a little saying on this team that to be part of this team, this national team, you have to be prepared to suffer for your team in all aspects of the game, and they do.
That's like my squad right here. Prepare to suffer, bring it in. The reason I'm a little hesitant about holding this while I'm talking to you is I don't want you to kill me.
Oh, that's all right.
I didn't know if you have a flashback or whatever.
No, you're okay.
Because you are a fierce competitor, my friend.
Try to be. You kind of have to be on it with a game like this.
You had to beat my team?
Yeah, it was a great win in the end. You know, we come across a good USA team there, and with a crowd behind them, they really stepped up and done their nation proud. So, you know, we're proud as a Welsh nation to get the victory.
Now, how does a guy start? Like, how do you decide I'm playing this rugby and I'm going to be good at it?
Well, I played soccer, and then it's just, you know, it's too rough for that sport, I guess. Kept on getting into trouble.
They threw you out of soccer?
Pretty much. I think I got 86 from soccer.
Clearly, there's tons of emotion out there.
Yeah.
Why am I not seeing more? Like, you think you'd see more fights? What is the reason for that?
I think it's, you know, you get enough aggression out in the hits, in the tackles and stuff, and there's always a bit of argy-bargy or, you know, a few fisticuffs, but no, it just shows what a great game it is, that, you know, you can be mates but bat the hell out of each other.
But I'm told there's only one rule: you just can't hit in the head. Right?
I don't know if that's a real rule. I thought it was eye gouging and biting. I thought those were the only rules, but you know, I guess a high tackle is not allowed.
Throw it NFL style. See? Oh, you can get in trouble for that. That's kind of fun. I'm surprised that this sport right here, this rugby, is not bigger in this country. This is everything that the Americans love, right? Party atmosphere, a lot of stupidity, right? We all like that. Hard-hitting, violence, action, good old-fashioned competition. Yeah, I am now officially a rugby fan. I will never play the game because I'm also officially a wuss. But I recommend this game if you get a chance. If you are braver than me, go play it. If you like the action, go watch it. And if you've seen Glenn, let us know where he is. Because I don't know if he quit and just didn't tell us or what his deal is, but we haven't seen him in about an hour and a half. So, yeah, Glenn, if you're watching, thanks for bailing early on us, buddy. Good to see that work ethic. Nice. See, I'm from New England. We have a different work ethic, apparently, than Parks, Louisiana. Mr. Glenn Edward. All right. I shouldn't talk just directly to Glenn. There's other people watching, right? Can you confirm that? Give proof of that? We think. We're guessing. We get a lot of emails, so someone's out there. All right, keep those emails coming. A lot of fun. Great suggestions on some things to cover that are coming up this year that we are going to. So I want to thank you guys for writing those. Sorry we don't answer each and every one, but we get millions. Yeah. We get tons. I think we get more than Ryan Seacrest. What do you think about that? No? Probably not. It's a big show, you know.
Hey!
Was she really arrested?
Yeah, our friend got arrested.
Oh, this is
So
beautiful.
anyway.
This is the way to end the show.
Our
Seriously,
friend
right?
got arrested. We were waiting here to pick her up.
I got arrested
Okay.
for loving South African men. I'm sorry. I didn't know it was a crime.
Is that wrong? Is that the crime?
And by that doesn't mean taking pictures. She was trespassing. She had jumped over the divider. So
I was also handcuffed like this. It kind of hurt. I kind of liked it.
Yeah, did you?
How do you come up with this? Start with the feet.
Well, I don't know.
They started drinking, that's how they woke up the next morning.
We just, you know, it's like good, you can keep all your gear right there. It's pretty easy.
The game ended. South Africa lost. I cried a tear and I let that go. And then I jumped over and I hugged them. I hugged the South African men. I felt their sweaty jerseys and I was like, you did a great game. You played well. I hugged them. He took a picture.
It was going well so far.
It was going well. And I leaned over because this little 5-year-old boy would put out his little poster. And he's like, sign this to the South African men. I was like, please, please. So I moved to the side. And then I was like this, oh, by a dirty man.
There it is. She was only trying to help the kids.
I was
only trying to help
Think
the
of
kids.
the children.
Should we tell the viewers who just won, though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little more excitement.
Yeah,
Come
that was a little
on.
disappointing.
This is the haka. It's the New Zealand chant they do before every single game. they do it to the opponent. Like if we're the opponents, we would be say doing right here, and they advance up closer to you, and by the end they're actually in your face, and it's like it's the actually. So it's a traditional New Zealand Maori dance, and yeah, the haka.
It's awesome.
But see, no, it is awesome. And so you see how that they're advancing forward.
Yeah.
Well, your opponent would be right here. So you'd be right here like this, and in the end,
It's getting all in your grill.
and normally, so this is the thing. Normally, but when you're there, you're getting like this close to the person at the end. So it's like the opponents, and you're coming inching closer and closer, and then you're like this feeling in the
And they're doing the thing with the eyes and the tongue.
Yeah, the tongue, everything. Yeah, it's really awesome.
All right. Well, you guys have been fantastic. You got the crowd going. It was you two doing this, producing, you know.
I know.
We are not sexy
Where's
enough.
my paycheck, you know?
We'll give you slightly more than we give Glenn.
The rugby works out.
Look at the. Can we see the? Hey, show them the rugby legs. These are rugby legs.
I'm Andrew. I'm actually Andrew. Actually, this guy.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has nothing to do with rugby. I have no idea what this is, but we just thought we'd show it to you because it's just way too bizarre to pass it up.
Down, walk this way, stop. Shake, turn around, love it. I love it.
Is it the booze or the shoes? Once again, we've protected her identity for her own protection, but clearly it was the booze. Oh, good call. At least she's not driving. See that?